Today on Media Litter Sandwich.
Sweet dreams, my children.
Welcome to Media Litter Sandwich, and we're at BolaCon with the people, they're behind BolaCon, and they do so much more. I'm Scotty Miley, better known as Toaden from Toaden.com and YouTube.com/ToadenK. With me, it's all about William from
AllAboutWilliam.com.
This guy next to him, Bradley, he's helped me so much, and he's actually taken over for Mark. He's been with us on I don't know how many events, and it's about time we throw him in front of a microphone. Who are you?
I'm Bradley.
Third hand B?
No.
Nothing? You're not
No.
not even a gamer tag?
No.
Okay. And now... and we have... Go ahead and introduce yourself, Freddie.
This is Freddy Krueger, a.k.a. Paul Stevenson. We own Redditch Entertainment Incorporated. We were born on January 7th, 1984. We've been in the business. This is my 32 year. My partner here, Serenity Sue, she's new to the business, but she's learning and a fast learner, and she's awesome. And my right hand, I couldn't do without her. She's also the president of operations for Redditch Entertainment Incorporated.
I'm the poo.
She's my poo. Can we say that in there?
I like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Rock on. And I've been doing Freddy since 1990, professionally.
Wow.
So it's been a very long time.
1990. Like, what things have you done Freddie at?
Oh gosh, we do promos. We do, appearances all over.
What?
Birthday parties. I do dinner with
Retirement
Freddie.
parties.
We do whatever goes under the sun. We do Freddy's Hell on Wheels tours. We do it with we had our Freddy bus that was out here at the con. We do private parties for
Haunted winery.
the attractions, you name it. Anything under the sun that wants, because Freddy fans, they're so wonderful, they're so loyal, and they just love it.
Okay.
You know
So
what I
you were
mean?
able...
Even the kids, and it's amazing, how much love you get, so.
Especially the little ones.
And the little ones are
Oh, my
surprising,
goodness.
especially the new generation, because they're not sure what I am. They just think it looks cool, or I'm a superhero or a
They just think
supervillain.
you're a guy in
You
face
got
paint.
it, you know what I mean? I've had some people, one guy thought I was actually burned alive, thought it was really...
Really?
Yeah, because of the makeup deal, and I've done it for a long time, but now, again, Serenity Sue's my main makeup artist, and she does all the work now, and she does an awesome job, as you can tell.
He
You
taught
can't
me.
tell on the radio here, but on the video, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our company, we have four divisions to our company. We have Red 7 Production and Studios. We have Sincere Records, which is our record label. We have Cinewave Media, which is all our media label, videos and so forth. And we also have our fashion label, which is Universal Fantasy Apparel.
Okay, so let me break this down a little bit. Let's say for the studio, and you say you do promos. When you do promos, are we talking about like commercial promos?
Sure, I've done that professionally as well for other products. I am a professional model. I've done that as well. That's how I got in the business and the films. I've done 3 major films, been on television. But as we know, this
not
business...
as Freddie, obviously.
No, as my Paul Stevenson, as me doing myself. I've been lead extras in these films. For example, 61, I got 38 scenes in the film. And Get Smart had about 8. And we also did a remake of Red Dawn.
Wait, are you talking about the original Get Smart? Or
No,
which,
no. They
'cause-
redid the film with The Rock was in it. The Great Khali.
You mean they rebooted the series? They
Right.
didn't redo the film because they did 2 films.
Well, no,
and
just
it
the
didn't look nothing like the Naked
Right.
Bomb or
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get Smart had 2 movies
young, my dear.
before the reboot movie. So
Shame on me, but the comedian was.
I'm sorry, I'm a huge Get Smart fan.
What is Get Smart?
What is Get
You gotta
Smart?
show him some shows and stuff.
Get him out of here. No. Go watch some TV, man.
I'm curious, what did you do on the Get Smart movie?
I was just a lead extra. There's one scene when if you watch the film, they're on the airplane. That's when they introduced the Great Khali was attacking him. If you saw the movie,
right.
Remember the scene when they're talking? The guy was reading the newspaper across. I was in that scene.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Remember the big excuse the pun, the big chubby lady he was dancing with?
Yes.
We were in that scene too. With
so you're both
crowd.
on the airplane and in the ballroom scene.
Right, and we were through those. So we got about 5 scenes in the ballroom scene.
Keep in mind, I'm not advocating the movie Get Smart.
It was
I'm just
right.
a big fan of Get Smart, of the old 60s series. Not the 90s reboot, not the movie reboot, but the original series.
And they're all wonderful. The Rock's great. The Great Khali was awesome too. Big monster. These are wrestlers. If you're not wrestling fans, but the wrestling fans should know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, they did some really interesting things in that movie. Okay, so you're an actor and you're also putting on these cons. How did this con come to be?
Well, it's a fun. I'll be honest with you. It's not to be weird. It's going to sound weird, but we were actually in bed one night talking, watching TV, and I said BolaCon 2017. And my wife says, which is Serenity Sue, she's like, say that again? I went, BolaCon! She goes, oh, you got something there. That's got a buzz. Okay.
Right.
So I thought the wheels started clicking. And as I got more into the idea, and the cons are wonderful. I just want to put a spin on the cons as well. Put my own touch. I was putting my own touch on it too. You know what I mean? As well.
Right.
And I ran it by Mark, Crazy Mark TV, crazymark.com. He's a great friend, great ally. We all love Mark. He's a wonderful guy. And Mark liked the idea. And then the bowling alley came in because I knew the
to
Winkle
have
family.
BolaCon, you kind of need a bowling alley.
Unless it's a bowl, a con,
right.
you have a bunch of bowls everywhere.
Oh yeah, that would work. That would work. So you only had 2 choices. You either got to do it at a bowling alley or at like an antique shop or something.
Right on. But here's real quick.
I wouldn't trust a Freddy Krueger in an antique shop.
Freddy in a China shop,
like
like a bowl, right?
Oh man, can you imagine? Today's gonna be the tea ceremony with all the bowls. Freddy Krueger, attack.
Freddy Krueger serves the bowls.
But the bowling alley, which is Woodland Lanes, okay, they've been here for 75th year.
What kind of
They've
bowls
been in
are you
business.
talking about?
Like
And the Winkle
cereal
family,
bowls.
they were good friends of ours. I grew up here like 9 years old. We were on kid leagues. My family hung here. We were on a family league. My dad, this was their hangout at the bar. They always had their crew here. So I got to know the Winkles over years, and they became good family friends. And I used to do Freddie here at the bowling alley for special parties and stuff. So he always liked the Freddie idea, my character. I said, well, Tom, how about? I said, let's do a BolaCon. He goes, what's a BolaCon? And I said, well, it's a Comic-Con with bowling, with which you guys come in. He goes, well, what's a Comic-Con? So he's old school. So I explained a Comic-Con to him. Said, okay. So I said, imagine me with wizards, dragons, Ghostbusters, artists, robots, whatever. He goes, oh, I love it, sold. And he was right on it because he loves what we did as well.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and I told you I was going to pick on you a little bit.
Right on. Bring it,
So it's called
brother.
BolaCon. So where's all the, besides actually being able to bowl, where's all the bowling stuff? Because con is short for convention, correct?
Right.
So bowling convention. Where's all the bowlers at? Is there any panels on bowling? Is there anything to do with bowling other than the actual physical action?
I know where you're going. Well, the point was, I was supposed to have my cousin, Julius Massano, he's in the program. He's an ex-pro bowler, so I was kind of spinning around him. But he had an incident happen where he couldn't make it.
Okay.
And I was kind of going to use him as a main hit point. And he was going to tell his story, give tips, show off his, all his achievements. For example, he has 300 games. He has special shoes, special balls, and he was also going to give a little bowling session outside.
Okay, so you're gonna have you're gonna have an expert guest.
You got it, and that's what really. I'm angry. What can you do?
Okay. I'm just curious because this is kind of advertised as a comic trade show with bowling is what's kind of advertised as. And to me, as an amateur, well, a little more than an amateur marketer, I just it doesn't say anything about comics.
Well, he was on. We
here.
took him off. Where my picture's at, he was there. So we took him
I'm
off.
talking about the comic aspect
Right. Oh, okay.
all of the things. And to me, when I showed your flyers to people would literally be like, I don't understand. Like, oh, it's a Comic-Con there. Like, how come it doesn't say anything about comics?
Right.
Other than advertisement for some of the vendors with comic in their name, such as Comic Guru John Calla. I think that's the only comic reference on here.
Well, no, we had Rachel Carroll. She has her comic.
But doesn't I'm just saying as marketing aspect.
Yeah, Michael Woolley has his comics. You know, we were
He's
putting
talking
him in
about
as well.
saying comic on it.
Oh,
Right.
Like there's nothing saying. Oh,
well, it
come
wasn't
here,
really
there's
Comic-Con.
comics.
It was more of a concept with it all. You know, like
Okay.
a jump off. They're more of a jump
I
off.
get people
point,
out
you
of the
know?
house too and combine two
And-
fun things.
Right. And the
Oh,
cherry
absolutely.
and the cherry on top was the free shoes and bowling. You can't beat that with a stick. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So that was
A
the
bowling
other.
pin.
So where? Okay, so there's a price and there's free bowling and shoes. So
Right, so
What's
that was the other
what
jump
are they
off.
paying for?
They're paying for us, the con, to come in.
Okay.
And to get you guys.
But they're not
and-
paying for the bowling.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
See,
we
that's
were-
always been a big pet peeve of mine. When you put free on something, it's free with admission.
Right.
That means you gotta pay.
And
Yeah.
we're trying,
So
and
it's not
use
free.
that more for you guys as well.
Yeah.
You know, bring
I
it in.
bring that because I've had about 4 instances this week alone where people
Right.
say, "Oh, you should come to this," and after the event is over, we have a free thing. Like, oh,
Right.
cool. So I could just show up for the free thing? No, you have to go. Like, but it's after the event. Like, no,
Yeah.
you have to pay for it. Then it's not free. Why did you put free in it?
Oh, I
Well,
see
we
what
got the
you're
free
saying.
on there. The free's on there. It says free
Right.
shoes.
No,
right.
yeah.
So you don't have to pay admission.
No. But it's a
the
mission for
bowling
us.
part.
To get,
I think I just confused you.
Right.
He's saying,
All right, Toaden. Time to die. No,
See, this is
Mr.
like put
Nice,
you on the
Freddy.
opposite end. Oh man, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
Lucky
nightmares
you're over.
tonight.
You know, I can stretch my arm down there if I had to.
I am gonna have
You-
nightmares tonight.
You do remember the 1-2 Freddy Coming For You song,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
That's why I said
Good
I'm gonna have
point. No,
nightmares.
now, William, great point. Now, what we did too with our head promos, we took the Freddy song. 1, 2, 3. It goes up to 10 if you're a Freddy fan. And here's the song. Are you ready? It was 1, 2. Freddy's bowling for you. 3, 4. Gonna make you score. 5, 6. No gutter wimps. 7, 8. Gonna roll it straight. 9, 10. Gonna bowl again. If I let you.
So yeah, on the promotion here, the only recommendation I would have had is if you change the word to free to unlimited, because that eliminates
Good point.
all the
Good point. Thank
and
you.
it also tells them it's unlimited versus free bowling. So does that mean I only get like one bowl, one game, one this? It says unlimited. With even though we know it would be within
I will
reason.
note that. I
That's-
will
thank
note
you.
that.
For the
yes.
next one, we will. Thank you. That sounds awesome. Because most people after the third game, you're done because you're
Right.
worn out, unless you're on like Superman or on something,
Right.
Red Bull.
I totally agree.
I've never seen people more than 3 and still keep going. Because I used to be in a league. After that third game, boy, you're sweating bullets and you're ready to fall over.
Yeah, I had a good friend of mine used to work at a bowling alley, and on off days, I'd be like, oh yeah, $1 a game, and
Right,
after
no.
like the third one, we're like, yeah, we have nothing going on, but we're kind of tired.
Right, you're right.
At that point, you're just literally kicking it down the gutter just to see how far the ball will go,
Right,
which I've done.
exactly.
But yeah, it's a great concept, especially you get all the cosplayers, and you get to bowl with the cosplayers. That's a really cool concept.
Well, as you know, too, with all our vendors, all our talent, and you guys as well, being artists and the entertainment thing we do, our brains are amazing how they work. And it just, a lot of stuff, and you see over the years in interviews, it just comes natural, and that's the way it should be.
And
If you
his
have
never
to
turns
force
off.
it, that means get out of the business. Because in my whole life, I never forced nothing. It all flowed,
Right.
came natural, and right place, right time. And that is true, too. The true thing, right place, right time. That is a factor. But, it's all, I believe you either have or you don't. It's a God gives talent. And people don't believe in that either. But I do. But not to get all weird, but it's I can't put my finger on it. But you guys, if you're an entertainer, you know that. You're a creative person. And that's my blessing I've had from wherever it comes from.
So we have 2 people on here, which is their first times ever on a podcast. So I have to
got
put
it.
them on the spot.
Get her. Be nice now.
Well, Bradley, I'm gonna have you ask a question, and do you know what you're gonna ask?
No.
You have no idea what you're gonna ask. How about I give you an idea?
All right.
I want you to come up with a new name for their convention or trade show or however you may describe it, and I want you to pitch them and get good, nice stories and responses.
Can I get help from William? Because I'm not a fast thinker.
I'm not a fast thinker either. Have you seen the other podcast with me in it?
You're in podcasts?
I know. I so rarely speak.
We'll throw you a bone. What would you call the event if you weren't going to call it BolaCon?
Oh.
No,
Oh,
not
May
that.
I make suggestions?
Old Golly Con. There you go. I got to teach it too.
May I make suggestions? What do you think about cosplay BolaCon? Or
Hey.
cosplay bowl?
That's
Hey,
that's
no, I
gotta
like
ring.
that. I like that.
Well, yeah, we got the domain though, Mr. Toaden. We
Right.
paid for it.
Right. And when people look at that domain, do you think of comics?
Bowling with comics.
That works too.
Bowling with fools.
That might.
That's
work.
every night. It's funny because we actually, William and I have described our podcast as our bowling night. Instead of going bowling or going to the bar or whatever, we do podcasts. We
Awesome.
describe it as our bowling night.
That's awesome.
And so to do something at bowling, it's even though I don't think people describe their night just hanging out as their bowling night anymore. How would you bring it to? Actually, that's good. It's kind of a generation gap, isn't it? Because I haven't really heard anyone refer to their night hanging out as bowling night since maybe watching the Flintstones, which is based in what, the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, it's just it. People just don't go out and gather and socialize. They're in front of their computers or.
And that's what
You
the
know.
goal behind this too, was to get people to be human again,
Right.
turn the stuff off, and have some fun.
Yeah, and
for
if you're a little ticked off, you
And
roll
yeah,
that ball and
you know.
say, "All right, this is for so and so. Knock them all down."
And the
That
con-
way.
Ooh,
was-
anger management classes at bowling.
Yeah.
That's a cool way.
And the con concept was just to keep with the concept of the con thing. You know what I mean? That's
Well, what
kinda
kind of con?
I
I know I'm being facetious here for
No, I love it.
marketing reasons.
I
What
love
kind
it.
of con?
Bring it.
I've been to toy cons. I've been to Hearst oriented cons. I've been to there's a billions. Obviously martial arts oriented cons.
Right.
There's bowling conventions that have nothing to do with comics at all. There's a
Beer
billion.
con.
You name it. There's a convention. Last night we're at a steampunk convention.
Right. And they took the con out right. Some just have special names, like you said too. With
Yeah,
no con
because
involved.
convention is just
Right.
that, a convention. It
I
doesn't
see
imply
what you're
anything.
saying.
Con,
You're
we're
taking the
talking about
con out, but you're
Right.
adding the two entities together
Right,
to
that's what we were
describe
doing
them
with it, right.
perfectly.
And and like we were
my
joking
God.
earlier.
I got the gears ticking. Let's hear this. Let's hear this. Let's hear this idea.
I was just thinking, if they said comic bowling, you come in and dress up as a comic character
Yeah.
and still be within the cosplay costume contest.
Wow.
When I
Absolutely.
hear comic bowling, I think of stand-up comedians coming out.
Yeah, that's what I.
I think they
I gotta go with the
actually had a
idea.
Oh,
series
okay.
like that. Oh, that's why we kind of
Hard.
go with cosplay, and you also don't alienate the anime fans.
Right.
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 The anime fans are very dedicated.
Well, and
Yes,
good point too,
yes.
because people don't know that world. See, they don't know there is a difference. See, most people put y'all in the same category, unfortunately.
Right.
And that's the problem we have to clear with people. Because I'm learning too from you guys. I learn a lot from you. And I do listen, even though, and you guys are awesome. That's the thing too. I love
You're
about all
awesome,
you guys.
Paul. Not
No,
everyone would let me do
step up.
this to them.
You know, that's
Like,
cool, man.
he's been mean to me. I'm sorry. I'll give you a hug
Oh.
afterwards. Is that cool?
Well, that's the thing too. A
Purple
lot of
hand.
these, a lot of our audience too. They're very timid, and they're different people, and they're introverts. A lot of them too. But this gives them a voice. It gives them a style. It gives them a chance to show their inner personality. You know what I'm saying? And I won't lie, I was a misfit too. I know it. That's why I do it too. And I learned to be. It made me a star. It made me better, stronger, and more character. I'm with you guys too. We're all in this together.
You talk about personality and how it makes you stronger. Let's go ahead and talk about who won the costume contest and what I feel is the reason why that person ran.
No, she judged. I wasn't judging. I'll let her take that. I wasn't out there, so you were part of that.
Who
action.
won the costume contest? For the men.
for the men, that was
You remember?
Oh, yeah!
Macho Man.
Macho Man.
And why do you feel like he won? Well, both of you were judges, Bradley.
Yeah, I didn't judge these guys.
No,
judged.
Yeah,
you
both
were
of you
judged.
two were judges.
Yeah.
So tell me, why do you feel like he won?
Well, I want to say he won because he had the attitude,
Right.
he had the walk, he had the talk.
Presented
You
his
know,
character the best.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yep.
he was very social. You know, he was fun to be with. You know,
This
That's
goes
what-
right back into what Paul was saying about personality.
exactly.
He brought forth that personality, and he owned that stage when he presented.
Yes, yes,
Exactly. And that's what
he
we
knew
look
that
for.
character well.
And also, we judged it on, was the costume bought, how was it made, how many hours. Like, we had one guy had 6 months. It was just phenomenal. At Palooza, I don't want to promote. Well, that's all right. I guess we can talk.
Yeah, hey, if you name drop, that's up to you.
Well, no, but he was incredible. I mean,
Okay.
6 months in this, it was incredible. And
What was he dressed as? If
He
you don't-
was, see, that's where he got. He was an anime character. It was from Ghost in the Shell. That's
Oh,
all
okay.
I know, but it was amazing. I know a little of it. I'm learning too on that.
Right.
And,
I watched the original anime movie, but that was long ago.
I watched
the,
that
the,
and
the
the
live
remake.
action
right.
movie was good.
No, the
live
anime.
action
That's what I'm
was
talking about. The anime one. On the comic book things, since we're on that tip, we have a comic book I'm doing as well. I illustrated, did all the concepts. It's called Resurrection Boulevard. It'll be out hopefully by the end of the year.
What's it
I'm doing
about?
It's kind of like Sin City meets Spawn meets like a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of all kinds of concepts combined.
Sounds like it's
And-
all
Oh, is it
and-
colored?
wait, and a rock star.
Is it colored?
Hopefully it will be. I'm gonna.
Okay, because some of the examples you use are known for for some of the black and whites, and
Well, I love
I'm
Sin
not
City,
against
yeah.
black and white. I'm just
Well,
curious. if
Sin
it's gonna be
City, I love the
stylized.
way Sin City was done and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I love his work.
It would be mainly
Frank,
adults.
awesome.
For adults.
Well, yeah, so I don't know
Oh,
if it's
yeah.
a heavy one. It's 18 or older. Comic
Okay.
Book. It's a dark novel.
Yeah.
I'll just put it out like that.
Well, who do you have? Are you coloring it yourself, or are you getting
Yeah, I'm
someone
doing it
else
all
color?
myself. I'm
Okay.
going to have help on a story. The Lion team. I got it for your storyboards. But
Okay.
besides that, it's all me. And,
I-
and that's where
I'm
these guys
just-
are going to come in.
You're
really.
describing it. I'm like, leave it to nerds.
It's
Go,
heavy, it's
Gee,
heavy."
I wonder what kind of color palette they're going to use for it.
Well, as you know, our colors are red and black. If you know us too, we do that in all our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I own is red and black. It makes everyone crazy.
Makes
But
laundry
my whole
easy.
life. Yeah, there's a good tip. Take it from a woman. There you go, ladies.
Oh, he said it, not me.
We are women. We are proud. Boom. Show 'em, girl. Show 'em who's queen. Show 'em, girl.
Here.
She's the boss. Really, guys, she's the boss. This is her. I'm just here for the ride.
Aw. He says the nicest things. He may have
I'd be
a
lost
mean,
without her. She's my world.
mean part, but he has a nice part.
Okay.
That's what attracted me to him.
Okay. Before we wrap up, so you have like 4 or 5 different
Divisions to our company, yes.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it's all me, but thank God I have new friends now. We're
Right.
going to expand it because it's tough. There's Lion team. It's tough, man.
How much of each company is represented in this event?
Oh, probably just the production side for now in
Okay.
the media. Not so much.
Now I
art,
know this event's
fashion.
also kind of a test.
Yeah, right. You got it. And if this and our goal with this too, our dream is to make this like Motor City, like the big ones, and hopefully do a BolaCon at least once a month.
Ooh,
Good.
that'd be so. What areas
a
are you?
month.
What other areas are you looking at?
No, just have bowling alleys is what I'm saying.
Okay, but what
Our-
other areas?
Well, there's about just in Metro area alone.
Oh,
there's
there's
over 1,500 in the Metro area.
Okay.
And our goal is to get expanded to every bowling alley we can.
So
maybe
even
like-
when
like-
people
well,
can't
yeah,
go to
like-
the
well,
big
you know,
cons,
well,
they can
right.
go to this one.
Yeah.
Right, like
and
Motor
still
City's
have fun.
once a year. We'd like to do this once
Right.
a year. You know what I'm saying? But be in that level is our goal.
Okay.
you know?
I'm just curious, as in like marketing strategy. Now, William, I'm sure you.
Well,
Come
that's where
on,
you guys
marketing
come
strategies. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go.
That's where you guys come
on.
in.
Okay, I'll ask the
Yeah, go
marketing
ahead.
strategy question then. Okay, so when you're looking at, when I say area, okay, you got the Detroit area, you got, further up north to the west. Are you like, okay, so we're going to target
We wanna
bowling
do the-
alleys, we're going to get this 50-mile radius, this 50-mile
Right on.
radius.
Well,
Right,
let's
work it out.
just
Yeah.
say
Like-
like the Tri-County area.
Okay.
You know, just
Right.
to begin with.
So-
'Cause you
okay,
gotta
so-
grow.
Like right now, there's 12 within 5 miles right now.
Okay.
If
So
you know the
you're
area.
looking at targeting the same, because it'll be a very similar audience for each
Right.
one, though.
Right
Because
on.
if you're within the 10-mile radius, it's the same people.
Exactly.
Right.
So do you think?
You say
if
Wayne County
like
and
if
then
you
jump
just
to
go to the
Oakland.
next city over, you know, most people here have traveled at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Don't you think it would be the exact same people? And if you are calling the same people every month, after about 2 or 3 months, don't you think like, I'll just hit the next one, and they do that for like maybe a year? Because that's kind of been my experience, what I've been seeing. So these are why I ask questions like that. I'm getting your gears ticking, and if you have great answers, it'll help other people.
Well, like
Oh,
you
that's
said
true.
too, like for example,
And
we
your
had,
advice as well.
Oh, thank you.
You know?
like Adam the Undertaker. He lives where's he at?
Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park. He goes, I got a bowling alley out there. I said, well, we'll come out your way sometime too, and maybe have an event. You know, we're open to go wherever the bowling alleys will take us as well.
Okay.
So we're not just trying to center around
Right.
home, but you know.
But do you consider Lincoln Park a whole new, a whole new audience base? Lincoln Park
Yes, 'cause
I
we
would
never-
say so.
is 15
Right.
minutes away from, 20 minutes away from here.
For us, it would be new because we don't know that area, or
Okay.
Downriver, or Monroe. To us, those are new areas. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because we're kind of, like you said, we got to quit being pigeonholed. I know you kind of were. I hope I was following you. You know, not to be so much in our safe zone. You know, I think that's what you're getting at. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm with you on that. Like whoever will take, let's see, whatever lanes will take us, we'll do it.
Would you be against doing something 3 hours away?
No, we wouldn't. We would
No.
love it.
That, see, to me,
That's where I
is
thought
what
you were
I
going.
feel like.
Right.
You're gonna do it every month. You're gonna be doing a lot of traveling. Like,
Right.
okay, this one's gonna be 3 hours
No,
that
one-
way. This
one a
one's
month.
gonna be
One a
3
month.
hours that way. This one's gonna be, I'm gonna go hit up Ohio. I'm gonna hit up, you're no longer a tri-county Michigan area type
Right,
thing.
right.
You're a
I see.
Midwestern thing that's traveling, and you might be able to catch you twice a year within a 50-mile radius.
Well, that's why.
To
That's
me,
why.
that's way more. It's a lot more advertising, but it's a lot broader of a net, and you're not over.
exactly.
Yeah.
You'll have nice fresh faces coming in
Right,
to each one.
right, and that's what we want to do:
Yeah.
expand the dream and the image and whatever, and
And I
that's
hope
why-
certain owners of other comic conventions are listening, because I'm asking you the same questions when you come on the show.
I kind of am, yeah.
Yeah, your
Show
ComicCon.com.
location.
Yeah,
I've been listening.
and also that's why we have the domain, so people can also use the technical stuff and make it easier, and come to our domain and say, hey, I want you at my event. That was the point of the domain, to have the bowling alleys come to that page and say, hey, we want you to come down and do our thing. And also fans and any other contact as well, but mainly for the bowling alleys to go to that .com, bowlingcon.com, and do that for the the lanes more. That's why we set the domain up, so they can come to there and hook up with us too. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Because there's
that-
only so much room he could
And
work
again,
with.
Crazy Mark, that was his
know.
brilliant idea to buy the to buy the domain. So we love him for that advice, because we're new, we're old school folks and we're learning, but I love it and I hate it too. I'm kind of the fence. I love it, technology, but it's kind of, and it scares me because it's new, But we're
Right.
learning. But it is cool, and you guys, I like the concepts of it. Things are easier.
Quick I gotta do another generation question. This
All right,
one's
get
actually
me.
to Brad.
Bring it.
Bradley, how do you feel when someone refers to the internet as new?
Well,
Yeah, baby boomer.
well, I hear this a lot from Grandpa. It just makes me
Grandpa?
feel like everything is put on me. Like, oh, now I gotta teach them, and
In like 30 years, you're going to be asking,
what's-
people your age now to teach you, if not younger. I
I'm
found
gonna ask,
myself
what are
asking an
these
8-year-old showing me how to do something because I
Right.
know it.
yeah,
Well,
but
well,
it's just weird. It's a weird feeling. like people older than me that should know more than me don't know how to use things that I know how to use.
Because the world of technology,
Does it
it
make you feel
changes
superior?
all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
I grew up with it. I have to learn it. It was
Thank you,
built in.
brother.
Yes.
Preach on. Yeah. Old school
Yeah, there we
rules.
go.
just to, go ahead, just repeat what the wonderful John Kal-El just said.
You grew up with it.
There we go.
Exactly.
He said, you know,
We grew up
when you
with
talk
it.
to you grew up with it. You had to learn it.
Exactly.
You
grew
were,
up with
it's
it.
replacing our knowledge base of how we already do
Yeah, we
things.
got to work into
Now-
being savvy in certain areas.
Old school rules, man.
Yeah,
Now-
that's where we have our knowledge. Where you guys got to learn old school.
You guys are gonna kick out of this. Like until I met her, I had a flip phone. Okay.
I know people with
I
flip
wish I
phones
still had
now.
So I was just
God.
learning. No, and
You still have one,
right?
Oh no, I got rid of that one. It's now
Battery
Google Voice
acid
that
coming
routes
to the
directly to
ears.
my smartphone.
Well, really, thank you for coming on the show. I know you're busy. You're running
No
this
problem.
thing.
Thank you guys. This is awesome.
You know,
Yes,
once
thank
again,
you.
we're,
I want to
we're-
keep going. Oh, we're over already? We're over already? It's not over till I say it's over.
Well, where can people find you again? Online?
Well, we can go. We're working on a website, but for now, we have Red H Entertainment. What do you tell them on the Facebook?
Yes, on the
and
Facebook, Red H
the emails.
Entertainment, just straight across, and you'll see the guy and gal skeleton on there
And we
with
changed
our
it, we
logo.
changed it up.
Right now, it's on.
Now-
It's showing
right now we have the
Bolacon.
Bolacon on it, but
I'm just
our
saying for
logo.
after this, it's going to
Right,
be changed.
yes.
And on the other picture, you'll see the logo, Red H Entertainment.
And we also have a hotline 24/7. It's our landline for the company as well.
Yeah.
Old school again, because that does work too, believe it or not. People still believe in phone
Is there a
calls.
record? So you call the landline, it's a recording?
Right, you got
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Oh, I'm totally drunk calling that.
Do it.
I
do
am
it.
drunk calling that.
So
You
besides
are.
the Facebook,
And then
that,
record
and
it.
our
I'll
email,
challenge you.
and you can hit me up at thesinman7@gmail.com. Okay, and Serenity Sue, do your email.
My email is sue7302 at gmail.com.
And 3 is a charm. We have Red H also, Red H,
Look at- just type that.
redh.com as well, and the Facebook Red H Entertainment. And the landline as well, you know, old school
Oh,
again.
Instagram.
And Instagram we're on as well.
That's Sinrenity.
And it's
SINRENITY.
Okay, and also the messenger, of course, and whatever. You know, we're getting, like I said, we're getting the technical side going, you know.
Okay. And with us today, we had Bradley filling in for
Hey,
Mark. Although we
Bradley.
talked a lot about Mark
Yeah.
today, he's actually had his hand in this con, and he's running around and doing stuff right now. Bradley, do you have anything you want to throw out people to find you?
No.
Okay.
They can just find
you
me on
could
your
fi-
stuff.
you could find Bradley on some of our older videos where we were reacting to movies, which you could watch with us. If you want more than that, just go look at some of our reaction videos. But what am I talking about? It's all about William.
Always from me, from allaboutwilliam.com.
And I'm Scotty Miley from, better known as Toaden, from Toaden.com, youtube.com/ToadenK. You can always find us at MeteorLairSandwich.com and at Podbros. Thank you for listening. Thank you for
Bye, guys.
watching.
And
Thank
this
you for
is-
throwing stuff at us while we're
This is
wrapping up.
Sinman7, Paul Stevenson, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, and Serenity Sue. We love you all, and thank you guys again. It's been
Get
an honor.
Enjoyed our discussion.
Cinified.
Get Cinified, and it's been an honor and privilege. Thank you guys.